walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dream? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
Real facts, true story, fuck the internet. Backspace, hit delete, watch me innocent. I ain't never been a fraud, fuck the club talk. Oh, we big and fluff the crippin', that's my thug. Body banging like a Tonka, I could drive stick. Run an hour all day, fuck a third shift. I was cool, perk leaning, that's another topic. No discussion why you fussin', fuck the other logic.
So I'm not wasting no time. What you know about living your dream? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dream? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
I see you, young Bo.
We live, coming back at you. Y'all heard that 5 track by my girl Red. You know what I'm saying? This how she do it. Big, straight out of Philly. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna get used to me.
Yeah, they gonna get used to you for sure. But we're gonna be rocking this shit every motherfucking week. So how you doing today, Red?
You know how it goes, long day.
Yeah, man. It's good. We had some good fucking weather though.
Huh?
I said we had some good weather. I ain't gonna complain about that.
Yeah, thank God, because I'd rather it be like this than hot as hell.
Yeah, cause when it's hot, boy, that don't worry, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. So what's on your mind today, man?
Man, some whack ass shit, yo. I got out of work. I got a whole message. You know, I'm a female artist, you know, so I'm constantly promoting, especially content that I have. And a lot of my blockages always seem to be people I don't like. They say you get the most support from people you don't know, but you also get mad hate from people you don't even know that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? That know you exist because listen to this. So I guess I must have promoted my video to somebody's man that follows me as in my DM, right? And I promoted my video, and the girlfriend somehow ended up in my DM talking about hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, stop sending my man videos. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't worth nothing or something. You know what I'm saying? And says something slow like, I seen you picking up food the other day. I should have spit on you then. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? These are people that are seeing me in real life. Like, that's kind of creepy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just minding my business and somebody sees me in real life from Instagram.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is so freaking creepy. So now I'm like extra on 10,000 after today because I'm like, whoa, like people are actually seeing me in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I move around a lot. So for people to like actually be able to point me out, and I usually try not to like post myself with my real hair so I don't look the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I have red hair, but you know, the red I usually have on the internet is like mad bright. So for somebody to be able to pick me out of a crowd, and I don't know, unless they're just saying that, I don't freaking know. But now I'm ready to fight all the time, starting tomorrow.
Wait, starting tomorrow, you ready to fight?
Yeah, because now I don't know who knows me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know people out here. So for somebody to say they see me picking up an order, they should have spit on me. Like, what? Over an Instagram motherfucking music video? And then you're telling me not to, like, why is your man in my DM then? Like, is he aware he's in a relationship?
Why she in her man phone being nosy? She don't see some shit she ain't want to know.
Mm, that's what I'm saying. Like, you coming at me, the one you need to spit on is your man because he's the one that should know he owes you the loyalty. So what is he doing in females' DMs and on the internet? Like, apparently you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing if he's out here seeking Instagram girls, right? And how am I a hoe if I'm a single woman promoting my music?
Yeah, he must have watching it over and over. She done caught his ass.
This
that's
shit is crazy.
that's all that was.
That is so crazy to me.
She don't caught his ass slipping, goddamn it.
Huh?
She done caught his ass slipping like, what is this damn song? And she
Nah,
don't
nah, it's cool. It's probably my phone or my audio or something.
no. I'm talking about the girl that caught the dude. She
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Like that's another thing. Like, does he know you're in my DM, bitch? Like,
yeah, cause she seen it on the phone. She keep hearing the song playing over and over. Like, who the fuck is this?
yeah. So I blocked it, and then now they keep making like weird ass troll pages just to keep harassing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is it even a girl to begin with? It's probably like a bitter nigga or something.
Yeah, it come with the territory, so you got to get used to that shit. Just imagine you blow up, blow up, blow up. You feel me? The
Yeah,
million.
that's the thing though. Like, you know, you can't stop what God has in favor. You know, like when I started this, and I continue to be behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like the kind of girl that wants to be front and center, and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just building myself and who I am, you know, in the process I just seem to continue to find all these new attributes, and music just seems to be one of my attributes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like for it's, you know, I was preparing myself for the show because like I was sitting in the mirror straightening my hair, and I was sitting there thinking to myself like, you know, all my life everybody's always like, even growing up everybody always compared me to something that had to do with TV. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
um they would be like, when Bad Girls Club first started, you know, like back in the day, people would be like, yo, Diana, you should go on Bad Girls Club. I could see you on Bad Girls Club because I always was fighting and just up to, you know, whatever was going on at the moment. And I always got people comparing me to television. You know what I'm saying? Like, they seen me famous on TV before I could ever see myself. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about that because I'm like, wow, it's amazing how today, as I started to find myself, I ended up getting closer to that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see that then, you know. And when as I started to get older, I remember one of my moments, like my rock bottom moments, where I realized like, yo, I gotta do something. Like, I remember I was 27 years old, and I was like, yo, I gotta do something with myself. Like, I'm gonna be 30 years old. I don't own my own business, you know. Like, I actually had that in my mind, you know. And but the last thing on my mind was, oh, I'm gonna be on TV, or I'm gonna create music, or you know what I'm saying? Like, those were things that were far from possible for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so one of my rock bottom moments was, you know, I ended up going to this house party. It was like an after party type of thing. And when I get there, there's a whole bunch of kids there that I remember seeing them grow up like as children, but now they're like in that age where they can get in the clubs, you know what I'm saying? They're drinking and stuff. And I'm getting drunk and everything. And I'm chilling with these kids, you know what I'm saying? Well, to me they're kids because I seen them as babies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting drunk and stuff like that. And one of the young girls, like, they was drunk and they really was trying to fight with me. And I remember, like, she looked up to me as a little girl, you know what I'm saying? And just to see that she seen me, no longer looked up to me, you know what I'm saying, but see me as an equal due to what I was involved in and the people I was around, you get what I'm saying? Um, it really made me look at myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to do something different, you know? And that was when I was like, I gotta get, in order for me to build my value and in order for me to find myself, I have to get out of here. And that's when, in 2014, I ended up moving to Philadelphia in pursuit of finding my father and seeing what life could be with him, you know? But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, like, the point of that was I would have never today would have ever thought in my life that I would have been involved or met the people that I've met today that I used to see on TV, growing up and do the things that I've been doing, you know what I'm saying? And then I start, like, it makes me think like people seen that for me before I could see that for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. Because they saw you moving right. That's all. But
So when I see these like hate messages and stuff like that, it just makes me think like, I remember Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey had, I guess during an interview, had asked her like, how does it feel, being famous and stuff like that. And she didn't even realize Beyonce was putting in so much work behind the scenes and doing so much that she didn't realize how famous she was until she was asked that question. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. Is like I don't realize like how many people know of me um until some shit like this happens, and I'm like, wow, I wasn't even planning for that. I was only just doing music and you know what I'm saying, just finding myself, and in the process of that, this is where I ended up. And now I got hate for that too. It's like at this point, no matter what I do, I'm gonna find people who are gonna hate me for that too. So the fuck,
hey, well,
might as well do what I love.
and let them hate. Shit, let them do their motherfucking job. Yeah, haters got to work too. Yeah, that's when you know you're doing something right. When they
Yeah,
hate.
I just respect. Yeah, I would just respect it more if they got paid for it.
What? Wait, you'll respect it more if they got paid to hate on you. Oh, we lost you. You got to come back now. See that phone hating on you right now. There you go. We got
Can
you
you
back.
hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? Here we go again.
Just drop down and come back up. Hey, in the meantime, while she down, let me give a shout out to all the people out there. Ain't nobody in the text yet. In the chat. I'm talking about the motherfucking text. On Twitter and YouTube. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hanging out with your boy and my home girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the link in the chat if anybody wanna come up and chit chat, do what they do. So how everybody doing today? Let me get that. How my sound is. Microphone check. If I'm sounding good, put a one in the chat for me if you can. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, my homegirl Red, she'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna play one of her tracks so we can listen to that thing. Hold on. Y'all gotta give me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know your boy kind of new to this here, but I'm getting true to it though. But in the meantime, here got a little music by my girl Red. We're gonna wait till she come back. The day motherfucking Friday. So what we doing tonight? Besides hanging with me, like when we finish, what y'all doing tonight? Anybody going out? You going out? What we going out to? A real club or a real club? Fire, fire, fire,
I've grown enough, the jig is up. Can't avoid these feelings building. Will you open up? I've lived a life that was young and dumb, but I've been healing feelings. Will you say I've done enough? I've been purified, forgive me now. I've been sold a lie, don't ask me how. Now all changes come natural. The feeling of being pulled back is gone. No matter if I could right my wrongs, I know all love's not lost. I changed for you.
fire. I'm gonna get right to that change for you. Let me
I
get the girl
changed for
right.
you. I changed for
Hey,
you.
one time. Hey, we gonna have to pause that right there. Let me get my girl right. She right. Let me see if she here. Rez, can you hear me, girl? Can you hear me? I can see your screen. Your screen black. Drop down and come back up. Let's see if we can get you right. All right, bite the change for you. Who y'all changing for? Or will you change for somebody? Big question.
I changed for you. I changed for you. I changed
I done
for
did a lot
you.
of mistakes, I did a lot of wrong. Thinking back on the long nights when I was all alone in the trouble, my nigga. Making plays out the phone, you hit a nigga up. Tell him bring my ass on. I'll still be on the block, flipping that rock till the nigga got knocked by the motherfucking car. Now I'm in the county, gotta hit you up for bill. If I had a real home, I wouldn't be in jail. But now I understand, so I changed for you. It ain't nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. I just need you to know, so I wrote this song to let you know the people change, we ain't perfect at all. Now I understand, so I changed for you. It ain't nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. I just need you to know, so I wrote this song to let you know the people change, we ain't perfect at
I
all.
changed for you. I 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 changed for you.
One time for my girl Red with a nice song, I changed for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it around that bit. There she go, she right back on you. So she changed for us, huh? Got right. Don't win to change for a nigga. I know that's right. There she go, she back. Don't worry, we knew you were changing for us, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice song, though.
Thank
When
you.
when you made that,
I made that in 2022.
2022, what was on your mind when you was thinking about that? Who you was in love with?
What you said?
Is that song about somebody you was in love with that you changed for, or what's up with it?
No, that song was for me, actually.
So what was going on with you that made you wanna put that out there like that?
It was just more about, finding myself, and making the changes necessary within myself so I can be a better person outside myself. You know what I'm saying? So I turned it into, obviously, once we added the feature, then it turned more into, again, love related, but most of my songs that I make are self self talk. You know what I'm saying? So um I've grown in love, the jig is up. Can't control my feelings, reeled in. Will you open up? You know what I'm saying? So um it kind of it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? The jig is up. I found myself. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with myself, and I can't control those feelings. I'm reeled into myself. Now, will you open up? I lived a life that was young and dumb, but I've been healing feelings. Will you say I've done enough? You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's like more between like me and God, me and self, so that's like one of those songs. So it's like I changed for you. It's like if you don't change for yourself, you know what I'm saying, then you're not changing for the right reasons. You feel me? And that's what we tend to always want to change for someone else or to meet somebody else's expectations or um, and in doing those things you end up stripping pieces of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like um, understanding that change really comes within yourself and for you to make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's my own personal opinion. So that song was a very deep song for me as well. You know.
Okay, I feel that. I can dig it. I can dig it. So what kind of fun you having down here in Palm Beach, man, since you've been down here?
Well, I haven't really got to experience Florida's full potential.
What? Wait,
No, I
what?
just, I've been working and um, just gaining the stability and, creating a sturdy foundation at the moment, so, but I want to, I want to get on a boat, like one of the big ones.
Talking about a cruise ship?
Not like a cruise ship, that's like a Titanic looking shit. I want, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to. I want to get a.
About to make me choke on this fucking weed. God
My
damn.
bad.
But those nice though. They like floating cities, man. I'm talking about, man, you could chill on them motherfuckers. I'm talking
Nah,
about,
I just want to get like on a regular boat, but not like a fishing boat, cause I met this guy, right, and me, I'm mad enthusiastic. So he's like, so I'm like, yeah, I want to get on a boat, and he's like, I got a boat. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, outside. Mind you, I drove there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, a boat, you're not gonna miss that. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody got a boat outside their house, you go and see that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't remember seeing a boat outside. And he's adamant. He's like, yeah, I got a boat outside. Like, you didn't see it when you came in. And I was like, nah. I was like, what? Hell yeah. I want to get on a boat. Let me go see it. So when I go and I open the door and I look, it's like a little tiny boat. You know what I'm saying? Like a little like a
dingy. Uh,
yeah, like a canoe looking shit. You know what I'm saying?
was it one of those inflatable ones?
Nah, it was a hard one, yeah, but it was like it was small. At that moment I had to play it off. You feel me? I was like, fuck it, I don't even care if it's a little tiny baby boat, nigga. I want to get on it. But in real life, I was like, damn, nigga, that's what I get for opening my damn mouth.
Yeah, you gotta get on the yacht. They got the yacht that go up and down the intercoast. That shit kind of nice though. It's big. You can have nice parties on that shit. You can rent
You
it
could
out.
pay. How much is it?
I don't know how much that shit is now. That shit probably taxing. It's not. It's not really that expensive though. If you trying to rent, because you can rent it out for yourself exclusively, or you could just pay to go on it. Cause it's like they have dinners and shit on it. It's like a dinner boat, but you can rent that shit out. Cause I had knew somebody that rented it out, and we just slid up and down the intercoast. I think it may ride for like 3 hours. It's a nice ride though.
That's interesting. Yeah, I want to do it.
But then the intercoast the most safer, you know. I don't know if I get on that little ass boat out in that ocean. That bitch big.
I want to do it. I was watching Baddies what Baddies Midwest right now. I think that's the one. And they was parasailing and I was like, "Oh my god, like
Have you been out to the beach yet? You ain't been hanging out on the beach? I'm talking about
all
like
I
some
know is I'm gonna get on a boat. I'm gonna jet ski. I'm gonna do all the things I've never done on a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do it.
I mean that.
I mean, not no. All the things I've never done in water. That's what I should say.
What about scuba diving? You want to go
My
scuba?
dad, he used to like scuba diving. So I
Mm-hmm.
remember when I was little, he used to take us to the lake, and he would wear his little that little sea otter suit, whatever the fuck, what are them things called? Them swimsuits.
The wetsuit. Wait,
Yeah, he would put
wait,
that.
wait. Did you say fucking a sea otter suit? What the fuck? Wait,
That's what they remind me of.
wait.
Sea otters, the little fins at the end, on their feet.
Damn. A sea. Never mind. I ain't gonna even. This gonna think I'm stupid. Although I am, but I'm just saying. But yeah, man, it ain't most up here though fishing. Like to get on them yachts from up here, you got to know somebody or rent it out. You can rent them out. They ain't shit. Cause you got to think these people they don't like, especially now they finna go back up north, so the yachts gonna be parked down here and shit, and they got to pay, so they'll rather rent them out. So they ain't shit to rent them out, and they gonna come fully staffed and everything. Like you be straight. I don't know how much that shit cost though, cause
Yeah.
I don't be doing shit like that.
Don't say.
I just wait
Make
till
me
I get
excited.
invited to go. But yeah, they ain't shit. Shit, that's all you see. Especially around here where we stay at. That's all you see is fucking yard. You go right up the street. The damn intercoastal right there. You gonna see them bitches lined up like cars. It's a yacht club. Like it's not that far from here though. It's like right there. Like them bitches be parked and they're like cars. And them, you know what I'm saying? They don't sell them shits all the time. And when they go back up north, when they get hot, you know what I'm saying? They leave them bitches down here. They be in the marina right there. So you can go there and rent you one out, have some motherfucking fun. You know, this South Florida, so ain't no but some fucking fun down here. Like real fun. Like the kind that be on TV. So they ain't about shit. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry.
haven't. I haven't.
Yeah, you ain't got out yet.
The most I've done is I've been by the dock.
But but prepare though, you gotta put your seatbelt on. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Yeah, go if you get with the
But
wrong.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it
Yeah, you
anyways
gotta do it
because
one
I was
time.
scared to get.
You gotta do at least one time down here.
That's what I'm saying. I was scared of planes all my life. And then when I got into my first plane, I was going to Vegas for one of my shows. And after that, I've been on a plane ever since. You know what I'm saying? So I know that once I do the boat thing, I'm gonna be on a boat all the time.
So can you swim?
Yeah, I used to be the little mermaid, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be under the water, like, ah.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a difference to being a little mermaid in 3 feet of water.
And then I got my little feet on land,
Wait.
and then I
No,
and
you ain't listening. You ain't listening. It's easy to be a mermaid in 3 feet of water. But that goddamn intercoastal where you may get on the jet ski, because that's why I'm asking. You say you want a jet ski, right? And you want
yeah, I want to go on that too.
and you want to get on one of those yachts that got the jet skis on the yacht, right?
Hmm.
So if you're gonna ride those jet skis, it's gonna be that water like thousands of feet deep. So you're gonna be a real mermaid. So you gotta know how to really swim. That oh, you just doing your shit, then you stand up, catch your breath. Ain't no bottom. That shit is deep. So that's what I'm saying. Can you
Yeah, but when I first do the jet ski, I'm only gonna go a little bit far. I'm not gonna go a lot of bit
wait,
far.
but how long? Oh, so you want to rent the jet skis that's on land? I'm thinking you want to get on the yacht and they got the jet because you know some of these yachts got the jet skis in them.
Oh no, nigga, that's too advanced. I told you this is my first
Okay,
time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
okay,
slow it down a little
okay. So
bit.
you just gonna go and rent one from the marine?
You over here trying to drown a bitch. I just told you I was the little mermaid.
Okay,
Was.
I was just making sure
I've been on land for too long, man.
because you gonna have to be a real fucking mermaid
A
going out
bitch
there.
done lost all her flounder friends.
That ocean bigger than the
Yeah, I
motherfucker.
don't know nothing about the water no
Yeah,
more.
don't go out there playing because that shit is for real.
Shit, I've been out here 6 months and I still haven't stuck my body in the water yet.
It's I'm thinking it's coming up. I don't know if it's summer or fall, but it's a certain time of year. Like you can't go to the beach because there be so many motherfucking sharks out there. Like they turn the water black. It be so
There's sharks.
what? Hell yeah, whales and all of that shit.
You see what I'm saying? And you trying to put me on a yacht in the middle of the ocean with a jet ski for the first time with sharks in the water?
You said you want that's what you described to me, and I'm just letting you know.
Oh no, I didn't say I wanted all that experience yet.
Hey,
I'm gonna start off small. Like,
Red, this my motherfucking nigga right here, motherfucking witch doctor. What's happening? This the dude I was telling you that make the beats and shit. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all,
oh yeah,
yeah, hook up. So you can let that. I'm to my five
DJ Witch Doctor.
DJ witch doctor. Goddamn, we don't know which doctor he is, but he a motherfucking doctor though, 'cause he be cooking up them goddamn beats. You know what I'm saying? That's
He's a beat doctor.
yeah. Hey, whatever doctor he need to be at the time, yeah, that's what he gonna do. He gonna get there. But yeah, though he got some fire shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all link up so you could listen to it. Maybe get on one of his tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Witch Doctor.
Yeah, so you see what's happening. But that's who panels I be on Saturday night. He do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday though, I gotta get up too early. But that's for nigga though. One time for my dog, DJ Witch Doctor, not for motherfucking humans. I'm talking about you come over there, you got to have tough skin because they don't play. Right? They don't baby your ass. It's not for humans. So you already know we on some bullshit. You know. And he be trying to keep it clean, but it still be some bullshit though. But the kind that, sometimes we got to express ourselves sometimes, The bullshit be good sometimes. It's the good bullshit. It's not the messy shit.
Well, he gotta put these artists onto the female music submission that we're taking for FIBA artists to get their music played on your platform.
Yeah, I'm a,
So if you guys know any female artists right now that got new music or any kind of music that they want to get played and heard, you can tell them to submit it to the email. Do you have the email up there?
to Doug Green 011. That's DAGREEN 011 at gmail dot motherfucking com. That's where they can submit it to.
And then you get your chance to get your music played right here on Free to Green
Freedom motherfucking.
podcast. And we could keep you on the spin. So that means every time um, we're on the show, we'll just play your music.
Yeah, have your shit pumping.
Live.
Hold on, I'm trying to get that email right. Hey, y'all, I'm new to this, but I'm true to this, though. Don't worry, we're going to get this shit right. Wait till, what? I got to go take my dog DJ Wish Doctor class. You know, he going to put me up on game how to work this shit, because, you know, you got to be trying to type some shit and do all of that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should have had this shit already on beat, slipping, but hey, we gripping, though. We getting it right. You know what I'm saying? Watch this here, Red. Watch this here. Ooh, right on your ass. I know I'm late, but I'm here though. You see it? Okay. That's the email though. If you know, if anybody want to submit their music or come on and talk about their music, you can hit us up right there. Or you can always go to the website, like freethegreen.com, goddamn it. Yeah. We accept you there. Yeah. And while you there, get a pair of these for your old ladies, man. Like, okay, coming to the motherfucking stage is my fucking big homie, DJ motherfucking Witch Dog. What's up, homie? What's up?
What's that?
Can you hear me, Doc? Oh, Doc must be on. Doc, you ain't on mute.
Yo, yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Doc. I can hear you now.
Oh, my bad. My mic was muted. Who's this, man? You up here corrupting this young lady? What y'all got going on?
This my homegirl, Rez. Rez, this my nigga, DJ Witch Dog. Goddamn it, not for motherfucking human.
What's good, Red? What's up?
What's up, gang?
Just chilling like a villain, trying to see what y'all getting into. Free the green. I know you selling leggings too. This nigga is the trapper of the year.
Yeah, man. We don't play, man. We do not play with. Hey, and, and if he ain't got his money right, he could use one of these him, right? But he
Right,
got
right.
see that
I
there.
mean,
Okay,
hey, right now you see we've been reviewing all them cam shit. Even if you got one of them, you might still get caught up. You know what I mean?
exactly. So don't do no crimes. We're not promoting nothing bad over here.
I'm gonna need me one of those, you know what I'm saying? So I can put my gangster shit on.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna be straight when these festivals start. They about to start dropping in a minute.
What
You
y'all was
know,
I could definitely use them.
we
what y'all was talking?
That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. The leggings, you see?
Okay,
Boom, boom,
okay, okay.
boom. So I'm gonna need me some of those.
yeah, we got to. We got to. This pair right here, the nice pretty one.
Whoo, bars.
These things be right on it. See, for anybody out there listening that would like to send my girl Red a gift, you know, you can go to freethegreen.com or make it easy on yourself. Hit the QR code, it'll send you straight there. You know,
Right.
go on and pick them up and guess the size. And if you get it wrong,
Yeah.
you fired, nigga. You're fired. Get up out of here.
Red, you be rapping?
I put, they better not be those tight kind of leggings, the kinds that don't let you breathe.
Yeah, you
they
gotta
probably
let
gonna
that shit breathe, like Sexy Red said. You know what I'm saying? Let that coochie breathe.
Yeah,
But
I
peep
need, you
this.
know what I'm saying? I need some jiggle space.
yeah, I'm gonna let you listen to one of her songs, Doc.
Let me
Tell
hear.
me what tell me what you think about it. This one right here got a five video to it. Oh, let's see if I can see it. Oh, I forgot that one went down low, but it doesn't actually make them nice. 808 cut sound.
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
What you know about living your dreams? What you
Can
thought
y'all
would
hear
glisten
it?
don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't.
Oh, that shit was all right.
Glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
But it never really felt a success, bro. Ryder told me slow it down a bit so you can flex more. Power written deep up in your words like your sex though. Fuck up everything that you touch like you next though. Never stop your hustle cause your lyrics be your best flow. Let these bitches know that they ain't use it cause they head swole.
Yeah.
Rapping about a deal and I ain't signing to my net code. I can make a meal if these niggas wasn't presto. Presto. Time is an illusion, so why you wasting your time?
What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
Real facts, true story, fuck the internet. Backspace, hit delete, watch me innocent. I ain't never been a fraud, fuck the club talk. Oh, we big and fluff the crippin', that's my thug, Body banging like a Tonka, I could drive stick. Run an hour all day, fuck a third shift. I was cool, perp leaning, that's another topic. No discussion why you fussin', fuck the other logic.
Is an illusion, so I'm not wasting no time. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
Yo, that shit is fire.
Okay,
Official.
okay. Hey, that's something too. If it's coming from my nigga Wiz Doc, though, that's some
So
crazy
that's you the whole song, right?
No, that's me and Butterfly Nay the whole song.
Okay, which part? Who was doing the rapping
That's Butterfly Nay.
and you were doing the singing?
And the hook,
Okay, okay.
and then me and her both she harmonized on top of the time is illusion part. It was both of us at the same time.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers is fire. That shit is hard.
Thank you.
Yeah, dog, man. I'm gonna try to see if we can promote some of this talent out here.
I mean, if it ain't copywritten, right? I could play it on the channel, but if it's copywritten, I'll get a copyright strike from YouTube. But I could repost it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well,
I could repost it on the community tab, but I can't post it on my channel.
Hey, y'all chop it up for me. I need this.
hmm
Okay.
yeah, you should be able to. It's on all platforms, anyways.
Yeah, if it's on Spotify and everything like that, we could probably like play like a little snippet or some shit. But as far as playing the whole track,
Okay.
like that shit. So what y'all plan to do with this podcast? Like a regular every week type thing? With with you on free?
Free to Green, from what I know of so far, he's doing Fridays, and then we're working on me joining possibly every week
Okay.
to move forward and start doing, little reviews and stuff like that. Utilize this platform for not just the podcast aspects of it, but also, promotion and marketing, upcoming music, upcoming artists,
Mm.
etc., and
So
so on.
so that's your main thing right now, being the artist.
No, my main thing right now is the business aspect of it, which is more into the marketing and promotion part of
So you
the
promote, oh, so
business.
you promote other artists.
Yes, I do.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. Because before I clicked the link, I heard y'all saying that you're looking for female rappers.
Yes, to give them the opportunity to have their music heard on this podcast for ladies adult talk.
So it's not a rapper podcast. It's like a just like a female podcast.
No, it's a universal podcast because we're starting off with ladies talk because we have it's I'm a lady and I'm talking on his podcast, and then we're giving female artists the opportunity to get their music heard as well because there's a lot of male artists, but I don't really get to hear from a lot of females. So this is the opportunity to get them as well to get their music out.
I mean, it's a lot of female artists right now. It's a whole lot of female artists.
Yeah, see if they want to come through. And at the same time,
Yeah,
people
but when
want
I
to come up.
when
Yo,
I go
free,
to
your
these
mic is
showcases,
low, bro.
like
What
Let me
about
see if
now?
my
Can you
shit
hear me
is
now?
low too.
Is it still
Yeah,
low?
I meant to tell you that from the chat. Yeah, I could hear you, but it's just for some reason I could hear hers way like louder.
What about now?
Yeah, I could hear you. I could hear you. I could hear you.
It's louder though, or you could just.
I could hear you is a little bit clearer, but I don't know about louder.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me fix this. Cause it's some bullshit. What about now, dog? Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, that song better.
All right, and then I gotta get closer to my motherfucking mic.
You say you got away?
Get closer to the mic.
Oh,
Can
you
you?
put a mic far. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was. What's up, though, dog? What you been up to, though, man? I appreciate you coming through, man. My motherfucking nigga.
Man, I had to come through today, you know what I'm saying, and show some love and pull up on the panel. We gotta get you some more like more people and shit, or at least get you more active, you know what I mean? What
Right,
you do
right.
once a week, every Friday? That's what Red said that you better do every Friday.
Yeah, on the ladies talk night, like letting them come up, speak their piece. That's why we're looking
Okay.
for female artists. Cause Friday's gonna be the night for them, but I gotta come up with some other shit. You know what I mean? Like for some other days.
For the other days.
Yeah,
Um Shit, I think you should go vertical. When you go vertical, for some reason, it bring a lot of people in.
go vertical, huh?
Yeah, like let's say the two of y'all just reviewing body cam shit. You know what I mean? Vertical. That should bring you a lot of people. That's what a lot of the channels been doing now to get back in the algorithm.
Ah, the motherfuckers go vertical.
Everybody's on that police body cam shit. You know what I'm saying?
But when you do that, what you gotta be on your phone or some shit?
Nah, you see, you using I don't know how to use Restream. I use StreamYard, but you ain't got to be on your phone. You could set up a vertical layout in StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to do it in this here. You probably just got to watch it up on YouTube.
Cause I know I'm on, it gives me the option to go vertical, but like now I'm on my computer and it ain't nothing.
Probably something in the settings. Probably later on we could figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I gotta come up with something during the week though, doc. Like right before you come on. Bam.
Shit, the best time is right after, bro. Cause right after I could send people to your shit. But
Yep.
before You know what I'm saying? You ain't, you know what I mean?
What time you
Cause
normally start though, dog? Y'all be stopping about 3 in the morning. Bitch, I gotta go to
I
work.
be I be trying to get it, bro.
But Saturdays though, I could do it Saturdays. So when I'm on the panel, you know what I'm saying? When you cut off, I could just.
But Saturday I don't end until Sunday morning. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Normally, that's the only time that I have. Like after you cut Saturday, go from that time until in the morning.
Yeah, I mean we'll figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. But see, when you come down to South Florida, you can hang with a dog real. Yeah. You never hung out down here. She never hung out down
You
here.
trying to get me killed, bro?
Oh no, 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 no. On some hang out tip. We ain't talking about no, 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 no. This
I
not
hear
a
you.
hookup channel. This not a hookup channel. Y'all listen. You make beat. She rap. I'm telling you.
Now I ain't gonna hold you though. I do wanna get some of my beats to some female artists though, for sure. Cause the male artist is too much niggas rapping. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, we get this shit jumping, dog.
I need some of them beats, them Caribbean beats.
Oh, some Afro beats. I probably got like a couple, but most of my shit is like you ever listen to Griselda? Like Benny the Butcher,
Hmm.
West Side Gun, that type of beats I like. But I sell mostly trap beats, but I like boom bap beats, you know what I'm saying? But I got a couple of Afro beat shit I could probably send through. You know. You got videos and shit you be performing?
Hmm.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm finna see now if I can.
Yeah, that's how I built myself, was performing first, and then now I got to the point where I can just like sit back at home and just promote from my phone and stuff like that. But in the beginning, I was everywhere. I was in Connecticut, New York, Las Vegas, everywhere, just performing. My first single at the time was La Negra, and I was just, I believed in it. I just took it everywhere. And then 2021, I got nominated Female Artist
Ah
Philly
shit.
Hip Hop Awards. And that was the moment that I knew that, you know what I'm saying, because I remember when I first started, I had went to a Philly Hip Hop Awards. I think that was in 2018. I went to my first one,
Mm,
and just being there, I was like, I'm gonna get nominated one of these years, and that's what I worked towards. So when I did in 2021, I knew right there that,
that's what's up.
yeah, it's about to go down.
What you
But
use
mhm.
DistroKid? How you put your stuff out? Like you use
No, at that time I had gotten distribution with Adventures Music,
mm.
Lifetime. So anytime that I wanted to drop music at that time, I did it with them. But yeah,
But you
the beginning
independent
is always just
but you
amazing.
independent now or you still
Yeah, always.
okay, okay.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
That's what's up.
I built myself, but I can't say it was by myself, because it took a lot of people, who supported me along the journey, and guidance from a lot of people who were before me to get, the recognition that I got. So, but as far as like learning and studying, and I took my time. Like if I was to go to any college for whatever trade, I put that same energy into my craft, and that's what helped me. But let me tell you, in the beginning, people used to clap a lot. They used to support me. But once I hit a certain mark, I knew that I hit that mark because people stopped clapping. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
And
You saying you reached a
I
mark because they stopped clapping?
Yeah, cause so in now I understand, then I didn't, but so in the beginning when you're new, like as us artists, we support each other. You get what I'm saying? So if like we see a new person getting on stage and they're a little nervous and stuff like that, you start amping them up. Or if, even if they do like a shitty performance, you still amp them up, you know, during their performance. So a
Mm.
lot of people would amp me up and stuff like that. I thought I was getting, you know, love and everything like that. You feel me? But as I started becoming better and people actually started coming out to see me, it wasn't the same kind of energy anymore. You know
You
what I'm
think they was
saying?
trying to?
And then as I became the,
You think they was trying to humble you?
I'm not sure because then, you know, because as like then when I became the person on the outside and then it became, you know, the new artist, and then I caught myself supporting in certain areas, that's when I realized, okay, you know, people didn't think I was gonna make it to a certain level,
Mm.
so they just supported it. Like they, yeah, you know, and they all hung around me and wanted to do features with me just because I was new and you know they seen I was putting in the work, but not because in their mind I was actually gonna get
Right.
somewhere. If anything, they were just gonna utilize that momentum to catch their momentum.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Their opportunity. So it was kind of one of those things I didn't know at the time, you know. So it was,
You know another thing
you know,
about
in the development process.
you know another thing about stuff like that, and this is some subconscious things with subconscious shit with people, right? Sometimes when people like rooting for the underdog, right? But when the underdog become the overdog, people would secretly boo for that person because it's something about people like when they see like you coming up, they would support you, but if they see that you getting too big, they'll try to like humble you or shrink you a little bit because like you get into you know what I'm saying, like they try to contain you. It's like they try to keep you to a size where it's easy for them to digest you type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe it might make them look at their own
Yeah.
self like, damn, why I ain't doing it, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
Right, or what, or you know, or then if they see something that you did that they can do, then they try to humble you so you could get low so they can do it and then try to
Yep,
claim it as their own or something. You know, it's like they try to copy or steal whatever it is that they feel is making you that it factor, you know?
yep,
So along my 6 years, that's what started happening. You know, once people seen that I got to a certain level, that's when even engineers, you know, started creating blockages. People who I would go and pay for music videos wouldn't deliver, you know, things like that. It was like, well, if she makes it, it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna make it with her, or you know, so it's like it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
so it became one of those type of things. So when I started seeing that people went as far as attacking my Instagram that I had at the time, I had just started building. You know, I was up to like 10,000 followers and stuff like that, and authentic, and you know, from my traveling and all the competitions I was winning with my single. Then once they took that, you know, I kind of went through like a 4 day depression, you know, like fuck it, I'm gonna give up. And that's when I created my label. Like I decided, you know, I was like, you know what, since they want to block my music, and that, well, then I'm gonna recreate myself and become a full on business. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take everything that I know and I'm going to start developing artists. So I started finding artists that needed help and I started pushing them. And I noticed that every time I pushed them, they would get up, you know, and they started putting more effort into their content
Mm.
and everything. So I just started dragging them along, and I became a force to be like they couldn't fuck with me on the internet, you know. And now it's got to the point where every celebrity knows who I am and you know, give me their content and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, you guys were able to stop my music, but you still can't stop who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I am all of these things, including, you know, a hustler, you know, and I'm gonna get it one way or another. You know, It's just once I say it's mine, and that's it. Nobody's gonna be able to stop it. So if you guys stop me this way, I went this way. You know, it was no other way but up for me. So,
Mm.
And
and that's where I'm going, and I'm gonna
let me
continue.
ask a question: Is it easier to make money in this shit, or is it easier to get known?
Um, well, they kind of it's kind of a trick question because you don't make money right off the rip. Even Rick Ross said it during one of his interviews. You know, he started in 2006, and I remember seeing this interview back in 2001, 2002, 2021, 2022, where he said, um, he blew up off of his investments and not necessarily his music. So what it is like you make money later on, let's say, but you become famous first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's like people you become known first. Like me, I became more known for me than my actual music itself. You get what I'm saying? Like people are still just discovering that I make music. You know what I'm saying? And then so you become famous first, and then of course, depending on where your strengths are, is where you gain the monetary value. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, for example, um, a lot of people start off doing music, but then they become more valuable. They become more of an asset. Let's say producing or um, doing,
Think a battery died free.
Yeah, see, a part of the
She
yeah,
was cooking though, man.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out the game. She right though. Yeah, like soak up some more of this game. Cause I want like new people who
No,
come
we
in.
can't hear you.
no, you can't.
Yeah,
No, yeah, we could hear you. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was weird. I could see you and hear you guys, and I just disappeared right off the screen.
even when you was off the screen, you still could see us and hear us.
Yeah,
Yeah, free was talking shit about you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, that ain't
Soon
true.
as you went, as soon as you left.
Hey,
you know.
hey, good shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm more I got more fame than I do money. Let's just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's where it go. That's all it comes, and then your fame. That's why you gotta build your fan base. You know what I'm saying? So you'll gain your fan base first, and through your fan base is where you start gaining the money. You know, if you could get 100 of
Hold
your
on, Red.
fans to
Hold on,
show
Red.
up, that's
Red's pause for a minute. Let me give my dog Tony Golden a shout out. Thank you, big dog, for coming through. Much love.
You.
Go ahead, Red. You
you.
got it.
Let's go, Tony.
You got it. So get the fame and the money should follow. That's what you're saying. But you got to know how to make the
Yeah, well,
money
I mean,
follow, right?
it all comes together. You got to build a fan base. I think me and you spoke of that the last time I was on your show. Um, we spoke of how artists will have all this good ass music, and they're like, yeah, I'm just waiting for people for me to. It's like, first of all, you got to gain the people in order for, you know what I'm saying? And how are you supposed to gain them if they don't even know who you are, what you do, and you're not putting the content or the music out for them to support? You know what I'm saying? So you got to build a fan base. You got to put yourself out there. Um, I don't give a fuck if it's going live every single day to talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? Just be staying consistent with it and letting people see you. I remember even starting, people were like, they got to see it at least 7 times repetitively, and then they become naturally their brain stores this stuff. So eventually they become familiar with it, and then they feel like they know it,
Right.
and then next thing you know that it becomes a part of them, so naturally, without even knowing, they just go and seek it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, wait, I haven't seen this today, like, you know what I'm saying, because they become so used to seeing it that if they don't see it, they start to seek it. And that's why you got to stay consistent with what you're doing at all times. I don't care if it's the same picture. You share that same picture 30,000 times until you gain what it is that you're seeking. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is what the motivation for that. But consistency is key to success, especially when it comes to this in these times.
Mm.
So, artists that now starting, he got a little fame. Where's the first place you think they should monetize it? Like focus on, like, because the music. I don't know how you get paid from the music.
Consistency. I listen. I stress consistency so much because when you're pursuing the what is that, the pursuit of happiness, people don't realize, like, you start going through these moments where you're not seeing, like I told you earlier, you don't see the results of your work, right? So
Right.
you decide to stop, right? So when you go to school, they give you, like, well, depends on what school you go to in college or whatever, or whatever trade. But when you go, they give you like a limit. Like, you could only miss, I think, like 2 to 3 days in that week. And if you do miss out the 3 days or more, then you're disqualified from that semester or whatever. And then you would have to wait to the next quarter for you to start that again, right? So when right before I started music, I had went to ITT Tech, and that was one of the routines that God had put me on, preparing me for this moment. But I didn't know, obviously, at the time. Today, I could look back and see where God's hand was on in everything. But I had built that routine, you know what I'm saying, with school. So I just applied that to my music. It's the same thing. It's a trade. It's a you're building this career, you're mastering, so you could get this degree in music, right? So, or in school. So I applied that. So I kept this mindset that if I missed 2 to 3 days on my algorithm, then I was basically disqualified from the algorithm. I would have to wait and rebuild myself to get to the top of the algorithm again. You get what I'm saying? So as long as I stayed at least posting one time a day, or at least doing something or interacting time a day, I knew that I had a greater chance than if I just posted one time a week. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Right.
Hello?
right, right. But
Oh,
that's to
okay,
get
okay.
the following and the fans, right? So what I'm
But
asking
that's
is
what
like,
you need. You need the following, you
right,
need
right,
the
right,
fans.
right. I got you on that. So, but now I'm saying you got some. You got, say you got 50,000 that really fucking with you, right? Where should an artist move towards first when it comes to making money? Should they focus on trying to get the right contract for their song, or do they put their song out, let people listen to it, and monetize from like views on YouTube, or is it merch? Like,
Projects, yeah, like the first, like, I feel like once they get that, now they should focus on a project and make that project more of uh like a real solid formal introduction to their fan base. You get what I'm saying? So um I remember back in the day, albums meant something. You get what I'm saying? Like, you knew that from the beginning you was gonna have an intro. Like, I remember their album, it was like "Thou Shall Not," and every single time it was like a little intro to their stuff. Like I believe that those are the things that we got to focus on in these albums, right? Or EP, like go put out a EP, but again, treat it like an album, make it, give it personality, give it character, and then when you do this album, make sure you have visuals for each individual song on that album. Pick one good track, like the main one that everyone likes, and push that one out there almost like a single, but to promote the album. You get what I'm saying? And then I believe that would be that takeoff place. Why? Because not only would people have the song, but they have the visual to it, and that's what people are mainly drawn more to, is visuals. You know, making their eyes. You know, we have to also take into heed psychologically people's attention span as well. So when you are doing these things, that's why if you notice, it used to be posts, now they're reels, now they're stories. Why? Because people's attention span has shortened. So now we're trying to fit and compress so much information in less than 1 minute, you know? So if you're not able to catch somebody in the first 30 seconds of your video, the chances of them watching that full minute all the way through is zero. So you want to make sure that when you are promoting these things, that each clip grabs a nice vital area of the video, so that way people be like, oh shit, that was so fire, I need to see the whole thing, and then go from there.
Okay, okay. So I guess you need to put them all out there, huh? And see which one hit. Huh?
You put the one that I always notice that the one that the artist least likes is the one that ends up going. So that's what I would do. I would grab the song that I least like out of my album and push that shit.
How make
And
money
most
from your
like,
song? Like
huh?
independently, how would you make money from your song? Where you put them at to make money off?
Huh?
If I had a song, right, a single I made, and I wanted to make some money off of it, where would I put it at? Is it like Spotify? What is it? Spotify that you could put your
DJ
song?
pools. You know, you would obviously have to get yourself. I mean, nowadays you could get your own distribution. There's TuneCore, DistroKid, record unicorn or union or something like that. There's a whole bunch of different distributions now that you can grab independently. Um, but you have to have your ASCAP or BMI in order for you to collect your royalties, making sure that any performances that you do, that you're on a flyer, you register that into your BMI or ASCAP or whatever as performance. So that way you can gain royalties for that performance as well. So there's other ways that you can still make some type of money, and that's really just off your royalties um, in the beginning. But like I said, it's mainly just your fan base. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about gaining the fan base because you need the authentic streams for you to be able to collect any type of money. So if you don't have people who are going to stream your music, you just got music, but you don't have money. So that's how it works today.
Right. What I'm asking is, you got
Huh?
you got your fan base, right? They streaming your music. You know you got hits on your music. Where should that artist focus at first? Like, okay, it's time to get the money, but how? Like, is it trying to sell the song, royalties, or like performance? Like, should because that's important, right? Getting on stage and performing, charging the motherfucker for you coming to the club or whatever venue you go to.
Yeah, but again, you cannot do that if you don't have a fan base. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got.
So if you are not able to get 20, like, okay, say you go to a showcase, but you go into the showcase by yourself. These people want to see you bring people out. You understand what I'm saying? So even in your development stage when you're not fully famous, you feel me? If you can at least get 20 people to come out with you, the house just made $200 off of you coming in to perform, right? So if that's 20 people admission, $20, right? That's wait, 20 people, whoa, that's way more than, you know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me do the math. 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $400. You get what I'm saying? So now you get 100 people to come out at $20, right? They just made a whole bunch of money. You feel me? So if you're able to, that's where the money comes in. You feel me? So now if they see that they can get that much money off of you just coming to their shows, that's when they're willing to book you because now it's the you get money off the door, the drinks, in the house. And the best part is, if you're smart as an artist, you would rent the night out. You get what I'm saying? So you would work with a local promoter or do your own promotion, right? Promote, do create your own event by renting out the spot. Usually, let's say it's $300-400 for that night for a certain amount of hours, right? And you put on your own show and you have 100 people come out. You know what I'm saying? Plus whatever stragglers, that walk seem to walk by and see it bumping, they want to come in too, right? So now you and the owner are splitting the door. Let's say if they got a kitchen, you guys split the kitchen. You guys split the bar, depending on, whatever your agreements are. And that's how you make that money. And then you take that money and you flip it and you continue to do it like that. Now that's a little cheat code on how to do it faster. You get what I'm saying? You throw your own events. May start them off as showcases for other artists, get people familiar with it coming in, and then you throw your own show and have the same people that would come into your events throw a show and have those same people come to your show. It's a system behind it. Like these artists are not just gonna make money because, like I told you, that's where the misconception is at, is they somehow believe that if they put um they believe that if they make this one song and they put it on Instagram and 10 people said it's hot, somehow they're just gonna fucking blow up. That's not, you know what I'm saying? These labels today are not just looking at your followers, they're looking at how are they able to gain off of you, right? So if I give you 100,000, how can I turn that 100,000 to 1 million off of you? You get what I'm saying?
Right,
They're not gonna make that if you got 15 people showing up to your shows. They need
right,
to
right,
see
right,
that you
right,
could bring
right.
out a good amount of people. If you could do that consistently a few times, they're definitely gonna take you. Cardi B, she's the primary example of, you know, uh boss shit. She did it herself. She had her own promoters, she hired her own dancers, she did her own everything and was doing these shows, and the labels, just to utilize that to show the labels she can do it herself. And that's when she got the opportunity she needed. You know what I'm saying? For her to do what she needs to do. And that's why her hands not only in everything, but God's in it too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all hers. So not only how can you make money off of it, is how can you keep your money and maintain that money and flip that money. You know what I'm saying? When you get it. You don't want to just like, that's why I love Rick Ross because he said it perfectly. Once you get even just a little bit of money, make sure you invest it into whatever companies or any things that is on the rise, is coming up. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself involved in that because that's where the real money is going to come in, is off of the business, the investments. Music is just the it just gives you that little. It's like you need let me think of an example. Music is like that little stepstone that you need to take off. You get what I'm saying? So music will give you the lane and the direction and the light and everything like that, but then everything else is what's going to put it all together. So if you don't do that, then you're going to end up just having this money and losing it, and then having to rebrand because the label now owns your whole entire brand and you don't have access to it until your contract is up. And now you owe that label all this money because you aren't able to comply with the contract. So yeah, you're better off just learning and doing everything independently, and just number one, stay consistent. That way
So,
you could build your fan base from there.
is it a time in your career when you should want to switch to the major labels? Like, say, you know, independently, you're doing good. You bring people out. You know how to set up your own stuff. Should that person ever want to go to a label, or would you advise them to continue to be independent without fucking with a label? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound like a little bit like a robot, but I'm trying to work with it.
Ah, damn, what about now? Now, microphone check.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I'm still low.
Yeah, I'm still listening.
I said I'm still low though. How I sound? What my sound like?
Let's at least get that last question out of the way.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think they should ever sign to a major label or just stay independent if they being successful at being independent? Oh,
I mean, if they're already successful at being independent, then you might as well just stay independent.
what's
If
up, Doug?
anything, you can collaborate. You could collaborate and utilize a label's services towards it. So if say you want to throw a tour, then you can utilize the label names for yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. So it's the way you could work with the label and still stay independent. Is what you're saying?
Exactly, because every label has a service, product of service. So they're not just about signing artists. Labels also, you know what I'm saying, have services that they provide. So they may have their own media for the label. So if you want to utilize their production, then there's that. There's campaigns for there's promotional campaigns, there's tour campaigns there, for different avenues and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of what it is, because it's not, labels are not just music. There's acting, there's liquor companies, all types of different things that they're involved in. We only just know about music because that's where we're at, right? But once you start
Right.
getting more involved in the business, then you understand that it's, again, more than just music.
See, I didn't know that. I thought it was all about music.
Mm-mm.
And from
Nope.
the music, you know, that they deal with you on that tip, but only people that's on their label. I didn't know they'll fuck with you. Like if you independent, help you get somewhere as long as you break them off.
That's how Cardi did it.
Damn, that's some G shit.
Always be like
You
Migos.
breaking up. You breaking up. You
Oh,
breaking up. Sounding like a robot.
oh. I obsessed with Amigos. You obsessed with Cardi B. But what they don't understand is they're small minded for this. Migos and Cardi B invested into their career. You know, Offset and Quavo used to take their last dollars and do exactly what I said. They used to take their last money, go to the, to the bar that had open nights and rent the night out and throw their own events and have a whole bunch of artists come out and everything like that. And that's how these dudes ended up discovering them. You know what I'm saying? They got on stage, performed their
Hey, your
song. They're
video
like, oh,
froze. Hold on. Time out. Your video, it's froze on my side. What about on your end? You all right?
yeah, I'm all right on both on my end. I can see you moving around and everything.
Yeah, but you froze on my end. I don't know if it's like that on the live or what. Hold on. Let me see. I'm I'm gonna pull you down, but then I'm gonna pull you right back up.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what they used to do. They used to get the whole night, throw their own shows, and take their last little bit of dollars and invest it into their craft. You know what I'm saying? And they got noticed like that. You know what I'm saying? They had people coming out. They had all that stuff, and they kept. And what did they do? They stayed consistent. So even if they didn't have the money for anything else, they made sure they had the money for that. You know what I'm saying? Selling their CDs out there. You know, one of the stories that I heard him speak of was um, him and Tate going around just selling, giving out their CDs. You know what I'm saying? And Offset heard it and was like, "Yo, I wanna join," and it went from there. You get what I'm saying? So um, they put in the work, the motion. They invested into themselves, even if they sacrificed whatever they had to sacrifice. What in the terms of their last dollar, for it, and that's why they're who they are today because they put that work in. Cardi B, same thing. When nobody believed in her shit, she was like, all right, took all her money and started putting it into her own shit and made her own music and started getting herself involved in. She was in Faruko's Chapeadora video, Chapi Chapi. She was in a whole bunch of little, things like that, including getting herself in the love and hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? So, but people be like, oh, she paid her way into the industry. No, she invested her way into the industry. There's a big freaking difference. Only a broke mindset would say she paid her way in. No, she invested. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? She
right.
invested, she worked hard, saved her last dollars. You know what I'm saying? Even if it meant her going broke while other bitches was over here probably spending their last dollars trying to be cute. She was, making it work. Like she said, the most expensive things on her would be her shoes. She was like, I'll go get $20 dresses at the nearest corner store and just make sure her shoes counted and do it like that. You feel me? So that's why I love them so much, because of them I opened my eyes. You know, I was like, you know, you don't have to know somebody that knows somebody to know somebody. You don't have to be part of a rich house and wealthy people to do it. Like, all you have to do is believe so much in yourself that you're willing to go hungry and use your last dollar. You bet your last dollar on yourself every single time until you hear that one yes. You get what I'm saying? Jay-Z
Right.
did it too. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, all the labels said no.
Damn. I hit her again. Ooh-wee. That's some phone calls, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming through. My boy DJ Witch Doctor, my boy Tony Golden, and my dog Doug. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate it, man. Free the motherfucking green. We're gonna get this thing right. It's gonna be live over here. It's gonna be pumping. For the ladies out there listening, man, if y'all got some shit on your chest you want to get off, as long as it ain't too hard, you come over here and holler at your boy. We see what we got for you. You know, come let them know what's up. Anytime, Friday night, 8 o'clock. Yeah, let me see what she gonna do. In the meantime, man, I'm gonna put on another one of these tracks from a man. Want some motherfucking smoke. Let's go.
And you know I got that water. Let me flow on this one. Get it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. I pulled up, big no apes, and they all just mad I ate. I'm stacking these bands surrounded by apes. Make a wrong movie, lose your face. Not taking no L's, I ain't playing no games. Set trends, see my grace. These hands will fix your face. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. He likes some exotic mommy. I like some exotic money. We get in the air, he pulling my hair. I give him exotic 90. Gucci, Chanel, and Prada. No tengo time for nada. Tell BEP I'm the one out here. Put my face on dollars. Si yo quiero que me coma toda. Ven, abre la boca, toma. He likes it real wet, so I get a private jet to Roma. They didn't believe in me. Gotta check, now they needing me. So I keep my peace, and I keep my peace right next to my Jesus, please. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it.
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time's ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time's ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
But it never really fail to success, bro. Ryder told me slow it down a bit so you can flex more. Power written deep up in your words like your sex, though. Fuck up everything that you touch like you next, though. Never stop your hustle cause your lyrics be your best flow. Let these bitches know that they ain't lose it cause they head swole. Rapping by the deal and I ain't signing to my net code. I can make a meal if these niggas wasn't presto.
Time is an illusion, so why you wasting your time? What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
Real facts, true story, fuck the internet. Backspace, hit delete, watch me in the set. I ain't never been a fraud, fuck the club talk. Oh, we big and fluff the crippin', that's my thug, Body banging like a Tonka, I could drive stick. Run an hour all day, fuck a third shift. I was cool, perp leaning, that's another topic. No discussion why you fussin', fuck the other logic.
Is an illusion, so I'm not wasting no time. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. I've grown enough, the jig is up. Can't avoid these feelings building. Will you open up? I've lived a life that was young and dumb, but I've been healing feelings. Will you say I've done enough? I've been purified, forgive me now. I've been sold a lie, don't ask me how. Now all changes come natural. The feeling of being pulled back is gone. No matter if I could right my wrongs, I know all love's not lost. I changed for you. 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 I changed
I done did a lot of mistakes, I did a lot of wrong. Thinking back on the long nights when I was all alone in the trouble, my nigga. Making plays out the phone, you hit a nigga up. Tell him bring my ass on, I'll still be on the block. Flipping that rock till the nigga got knocked by the motherfucker car. Now I'm in the county, gotta hit you up for bill. If I had a real home, I wouldn't be in jail. But now I understand, so I changed for you. It ain't nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. I just need you to know, so I wrote this song to let you know the people change, we ain't perfect at all. Now I understand, so I changed for you. It ain't nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. I just need you to know, so I wrote this song to let you know the people change, we ain't perfect at all.
I changed for you. 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 Para español, oprime el dos. He just don't get it. Go on, boy. you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. I think it's been a few months since I left you, but you call me anyway. Asking all these questions, I'm confused. You should know that it's too late. But you still trying to play me. I moved on, his name is David. Why don't you go call up Stacy? You've been posting her up lately. Dragging my name to your friends, that's shady. They tell me they wanna take me. Get you in my box, that's crazy. And you still calling me baby. Shit is sick, you washed and basic. I'm so good, rather go fuck chasing. Keep it pushing, I'm not chasing. Baby boy, time's up, stop waiting. Ping. Telling people you don't want me back. You know that that's not fact. Wanna talk to my friends, that's cool. That's not my business, boo. You lost his bedtime too. Thinking I'ma get back with you. You so dumb, you's a fool. Go on, boy. Leave me alone. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Leave me alone. Why you always on my phone, boy? Leave me alone. Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy?
It's Cosby. I'll just try to let you know some shit. ADB. I feel like being a little petty, but look. Check.
I need space, yet and still sometimes I may need help. But each day, I find more enjoyment by myself.
Yeah, you know how that shit go. I'm a man, you a woman, we ride in the same boat. They say you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. It's a cycle of life and nobody can solve the problem. Yeah, stood on my two from the jump. You was all smiles when I pulled up for lunch. Right. Jewelry, purses, red bottoms, and pumps. I fell on hard times, I know shit got rough. Come on. Bet on you riding, that shit was a bluff. Been knew about David before we broke up. Yeah. Sent them this social setup, y'all link up. Jason, his cousin, he just wanted to fuck.
Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. No. It's been 2, 3, 4 months. I don't want you back. No. Bye. No. It's been 2, 3, 4 months. I don't want you back. No. Bye. Yeah.
I'm not gonna even motherfucking lie. That was some fire right there. I'm gonna have to run out right there, but y'all forgive me, but I gotta run him back.
Para español, oprime el 2. He just don't get it. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on.
And shout out to all the people who still here, who still fucking with me. You wait till we blow up. I'm bringing y'all with me, goddammit. You can believe that. I fuck with you. This your boy Money Man from Free to motherfucking Green, goddammit. Let's get it.
Go call up Stacy. You've been posting her her up lately. Dragging my name to your friends, that's shady. They tell me they wanna date me. Get you in my box, that's crazy. And you still calling me baby. Shit is sick, you washed and basic. I'm so good, rather go fuck chasing. Keep it pushing, I'm not chasing. Baby boy, time's up, stop waiting. Ping. Telling people you don't want me back. You know that that's not fact. Not fact. Wanna talk to my friends, that's cool. That's not my business, boo. You lost his bedtime too. Thinking I'ma get back with you. You so dumb, you's a fool. Go on, boy. Leave me alone. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Leave me alone. Why you always on my phone, boy? Leave me alone. Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy.
Appreciate my YouTube family coming out of fuck with me on a Friday night. Love y'all.
I'll just try to let you know some shit. ADB, I feel like being a little petty, but look. Check.
I need space, yet and still sometimes I may need help. But each day, I find more enjoyment by myself.
Yeah, you know how that shit go. I'm a man, you a woman, we ride in the same boat. They say you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. It's a cycle of life and nobody can solve the problem. Yeah, stood on my two from the jump. You was all smiles when I pulled up for lunch. Jewelry, purses, red bottoms, and pumps. I fell on hard times, I know shit got rough. Come on. Bet on you riding, that shit was a bluff. Been knew about David before we broke up. Sent them just social set up, y'all link up. Jason, his cousin, he just wanted to fuck.
Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. No. It's been 2, 3, 4 months. I don't want you back. No. Bye. No. It's been 2, 3, 4 months. I don't want you back. No. Bye. Yeah.
Leave me a motherfucking alone by my homegirls Red. That's some real shit there. To all the people out there that's on YouTube, that's on Twitch, that's on Twitter, fuck with you. Appreciate you coming out, fuck with me. I'ma ride out for a little minute. You know, I gotta do my 2-hour mark. You know, my homie, phone cut dead a little early, you know, but I still gotta ride. I gotta give y'all 2 hours, so I gotta figure out what to talk about, man. So listen, if you wanna come on the show, wanna hear from some ladies, man. What y'all got going on? What's on in your life? You know, some good shit. If it's some fucked up shit, don't matter. We're gonna handle all of that. Just come on. You can be say, ain't nobody gonna come and jump on you. Whatever you wanna say, but you can't just be saying no crazy shit. Now, don't just come and say anything. Come tell the truth about you and what you want. You know, maybe somebody out there can hear it, can help you. I'm just gonna provide the place where you can come talk to. But what y'all doing out there in YouTube land? All my Twitter people out there, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Y'all wait till we get it right. I'm gonna show you how to hype some shit up. Right now I'm practicing. I gotta learn. I gotta watch so many shit. I'm so used to being on panel that I ain't gotta do all that. I can chill, handle all my shit, you know, and pay attention. This is the challenge, and I'm up for it. That's why the 3 people that's here now, that stayed after the show, I fought with y'all, man. Believe that. You know, we gonna go all the way. You gotta let me know who you is. When you let me know who you is, okay. Believe that. Shout out automatically. If don't nobody else get in, you gonna get one. I fought with you today. I fought with you yesterday. And I'm gonna fight with you tomorrow. Just keep fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it, don't worry. This practice right now. This week 3. Week 3. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start. I've been putting this shit off. You know, I gotta get used to just being on here looking at myself, talking. Like I ain't used to that shit. But, we gotta get used to it. Practice make perfect. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta hit the chat and let me know when I'm fucking up or when I'm doing right. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's for y'all. You know, I'm just having some fun. I hope y'all have some. We're gonna have some later. Don't worry. Get it right. Once my dog wish start to tighten me up and get some more YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Give me some advice because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We all can get some money. Oh yeah. Well, nah. If you're a content creator, I got something for you. But we're gonna hold that bite right now until we get it pumping. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the people that's chilling, that's listening. Could be working, could be cleaning up. And shout out to the people that may watch it on the replay. I'm telling you, this Friday night, I'm gonna try to get like maybe Thursday too. Maybe I could do something on a Thursday night, but with some, so I'm gonna put something together though. But I got to learn this shit first before I go crazy. Learn all the buttons, remember where they at. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's fun though. Even with seeing just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be jumping in here. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got 10 more minutes of me. Cause I got to do 2 hours now. I said do 2 hours. We can't be doing an hour and 50 minutes. No, got to do 2 fucking hours. You know what I'm saying? So if I just do that all night for 10 minutes, goddamn me, that's what you're gonna get. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it right. And once we get it right, it's gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? On Friday motherfucking night and some more other nights. So, you know, it's hard though. But it ain't hard. No, that shit ain't hard. Don't be discouraged. Shit easy. Just come on, you talk your shit. You get in the rhythm of talking your shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna show you how to cheat. I'm gonna play another motherfucking song by my dog Red. We gotta promote him. I got 10 minutes. Why not promote? You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one y'all want to listen to. Anybody in the chat put something in there. You know. I'm, I'm gonna hit that leave me alone before but right now I'm gonna change for y'all. I'm gonna put change from a new YouTuber to a more advanced YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like you niggas gotta take your old lady out on this song here. Ride out. Smoke my motherfucking joint. Y'all smoke with me. That's what Freddie Green means. Y'all told me to Freddie Green. All right, I'm about to Freddie Green. Watch it. Yeah. Get a nigga to change for you. She changed for me. Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of wrong, thinking back on the long nights when I was all alone in the trouble, my nigga. Making plays out the phone, you hit a nigga up, tell him bring my ass on. I'll still be on the block, flipping that rock till the nigga got knocked by the motherfucker car. Now I'm in the county, gotta hit you up for bill. If I had a real home, I wouldn't be in jail. But now I understand, so I changed for you. It ain't nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. I just need you to know, so I wrote this song to let you know the people change, we ain't perfect at all. Now I understand, so I changed for you. It ain't nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. I just need you to know, so I wrote this song to let you know the people change, we ain't perfect at all. I changed for you.
Gotta change for the good, but not for the bad though. Ain't nothing wrong with changing. We all need a little change in our life. And I ain't talking about the motherfucking change that come from them dollars. Talking about changing that mind. Get it right. Y'all go to freddiegreen.com, goddammit. Get your mind right. Song number 2.
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
Couple more minutes with your boy Money Man. Okay. Gotta live your dream. Gotta go at it. A little bit of people right now, but keep going. Like she say, you'll make it. Put your own money into it. That's okay, yeah, that's real. Gotta spend some money to make some money. Yeah. Get it, girl.
Never stop your hustle, cause your lyrics be your best flow. Let these that's my thug, body banging like a Tonka. I could drive stick, run an hour all day, fucking third shift. I was cool, perp leaning, that's another topic. No discussion why you fussing, fuck the other logic. So I'm not wasting no time.
What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green. What you know about living your dreams? What you thought would glisten don't gleam. Time is ticking, and everybody ain't always what they saying. Walking in my shoes, the grass ain't always green.
Yeah, we ain't behind. We got a little bit more for you. Coming back with you. Got 4 more minutes in this bitch for my 2-hour mark up, man. I appreciate the people who tuned in, who still in, fucking with me. They won't smoke. We gonna give them smoke. People that just stayed up here with me, fucking with me. You know, I supposed to been off, but I got to stay. I got to do my 2 hours. They say I got to be on here for 2 hours. I got to be on here for 2 hours. If I ain't saying shit, I'm just saying some little bit of shit. I got to be on here for 2 hours. I got to be on here for 2 hours. Yeah. 3 more minutes now. It's like being in school and in detention, and you just watching that goddamn clock. But, hey, I'm fucking with y'all. Y'all fucking with me, so I'm all right. Yeah, I may do a little bit more. Nah, but I got to get you know what I'm saying? But appreciate it. You don't listen to my dog. Cause y'all won't smoke.
Time for nada. Tell BEP I'm the one out here. Put my face on dollars. Si yo quiero que me coma toda. Ven, abre la boca, toma. He likes it real west, so I get a private jet to Roma. They didn't believe in me. Gotta check now, they needing me. So I keep my peace and I keep my peace right next to my Jesus, please. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Get into it. Get into the bag, never going broke. Heard you want smoke. Heard you want. Get into it.
Yeah, that's my dog Reds coming live out of Philly with that fire shit. You know what I'm saying? But we got one more for y'all before we get up out of here. Them 2 hours almost up. Goddamn, I love having y'all here. Love y'all being here. And don't worry, next week I hope y'all be back here. Goddamn it, this your boy Money Man live from Free to Grade. Goddamn it, get it right. This is my shit here.
Oprime
Get off
dos.
the phone, nigga. Leave her alone.
He just don't
She
get
ain't
it.
fucking with you right now.
Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. I think it's been a few months since I left you, but you call me anyways. Asking all these questions, I'm confused. You should know that it's too late. But you still trying to play me. I moved on, his name is David. Why don't you go call up Stacy? You've been posting her up lately. Dragging my name to your friends, that's shady. They tell me they wanna take me. Get you in my box, that's crazy. And you still calling me baby.
Got my homegirl cash app up there. If anybody wanna show some love, there you go. Yeah.
I'm not chasing, baby boy, time's up, stop waiting. Ping. Telling people you don't want me back. You know that that's not fact. Wanna talk to my friends, that's cool. That's not my business, boo. You lost his bedtime too. Thinking I'ma get back with you. You so dumb, you's a fool. Go on, boy. Leave me alone. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Leave me alone. Why you always on my phone, boy? Leave me alone. Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy?
It's Cosby.
Why you
I'll just try to let you know some shit.
on my phone,
80B. I feel like being a little petty, but look. Check.
I need space, yet and still sometimes I may need help. But each day I find more enjoyment by myself.
Yeah, you know how that shit go. I'm a man, you a woman, we ride in the same boat. They say you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. It's a cycle of life and nobody can solve the problem. Yeah, stood on my two from the jump. You was all smiles when I pulled up for lunch. Right. Jewelry, purses, red bottoms, and pumps. I fell on hard times, I know shit got rough. Come on. Bet on you riding, that shit was a bluff. Been knew about David before we broke up. Yeah. Sent them just social set up, y'all link up. Jason, his cousin, he just wanted to fuck.
Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Why you always call me on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Why you always on my phone, boy? Go on, boy. No. It's been 2, 3, 4 months. I don't want you back. No. Bye. No. It's been 2, 3, 4 months. I don't want you back. No. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that leave me alone. What a right song to go home on. You know, I done did my 2 hours. I done did a little bit over 2 hours. I told you I was gonna stay with you a little longer than what you thought, right? For the people that hung on, hey, listen, I appreciate y'all. Hope to see y'all next week. You know, we're gonna get it right, you know. But appreciate you though. Thank y'all. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Enjoy your Saturday. Unfortunately, I gotta work. That's why I'm finna get up out of here. But hey, do what you do. If you're going out tonight, be safe. Smoke responsibly. Drink responsibly, and don't drive. Be safe. And I love y'all, man. Your boy Money Man is out. Signing out from Free to Green. And remember, y'all, every Friday night, 8 o'clock. Ladies, you got something to say? You want to be safe? Come forward with your boy Money Man. I ain't gonna let them jump on you. They can come ask some questions, but they ain't gonna better jump on you though. All right now. Y'all take it easy. Love